Hey everybody, Papa Gord here for day number 2. Remember way back in the olden days when I used to drop like 2, sometimes 3 videos in a day, or 4 or 5 videos in a week? Well, don't get your hopes up that this is going to continue, but you know what? Why not get at least another one done before? Honestly, I don't know if it's going to be much of a vacation or not. We're still going to venture down to South Carolina. Yeah, so hopefully I can still do some toy hunts and stuff like that when we're away. But anyways, so we did the Stormtrooper Commander. Love that figure. Yes, it's just a repaint, but as I did say in that review, that it's probably my favorite repaint so far. I think just slightly knocks down the Shock Trooper, just a smidge. So I guess the next couple might as well just bang out the other gaming greats. We've got the battle droid, or the heavy battle droid or whatever, and Jedi Revan. I know that in other parts of the world, like the States, you guys have had these for a little while. They've only been available to us up here in Canada for 11 days, so they're a little more fresh for us. So most of you have probably already watched enough reviews, or you have the figure or whatever, but I am going to do Jedi Revan. And again, like I said in the last review with the Stormtrooper, these are all just repaints. I will say that this one is, I don't know, he's probably the most different out of the 3 that are available right now. It's honestly, here, we'll pull up the Sith Revan here. So this was from Uncle Mike. He hooked me up hardcore back in the day, I guess, when Best Buy managed to somehow get a bunch of these or what have you. So Uncle Mike was gracious enough to go and pick one up for me. I still dig him. He's an awesome figure. He's a little limited. There's a few things that make him not so great, but let's just do a side-by-side here. So really, the biggest difference in these two would be the soft goods. So you see, nice Jedi, he's nice and clean, there's no holes, he's not tattered, there's no rips, there's nothing. Whereas on the Darth Revan, he's got a moth problem. So I don't know where he stores his robes when he's not wearing them, but he needs to maybe get some mothballs in there, because he's really been eaten up quite a bit. Now, also, he's rocking, again, a very tattered, holy cape. Whereas Jedi Revan, he's nothing. He's rocking no cape. I guess it just goes with what the Black Series does for all of us, is Jedi don't get robes, so no cape for Jedi Revan. Other than that, really, there's absolutely, besides the paint job, there's absolutely no difference. Oh, let me pull back a little bit there. One other difference anyways, and that's the one and only, rocking the camera, one and only lightsaber that you do get. And this one came with Darth Revan. I've tried to heat treat this a few times, and for some reason it just loves to go back into a bent position. So but the hilts are the same, a little bit of red, a little bit of green on there, but it's going with that new style of lightsaber where it's a thicker blade. And the purple is, I should have grabbed Mace just to do a comparison. So it's wouldn't be surprised. This is probably just Mace Windu's blade right there. And same thing, it doesn't sit straight as well. I don't know what's up with that. I think with mine, I think the peg hole is not centered, so the blade itself is pretty spot on. But yeah, I think the hole isn't exactly the best. But yeah, it's pretty wonky. So I'm gonna have to see what I can do about that. But yeah, so that's the only difference. Is it's better. I feel like this isn't gonna break, whereas I am nervous with this one, with really any of the characters that have come with lightsabers. The thinner ones, I'm just worried that they take a nosedive off the shelf. This is gonna bust. This may hold up a little bit better. So that's really the only other major difference. And then again with the paint, I love the bronzes. The bronzes and the I guess taupe, beige, whatever you want to call it. It works. It really nice. I think he stands out quite a bit. The mask, as far as I can tell, okay, yeah, there is a smidge of a repaint as well. Let's use a lightsaber as a pointer. So this part and right up in here, the one piece of his visor, it's got that bronze look, whereas on Darth Revan it's like a red, and I think it looks like there's a little couple of spots, like mispainted pieces. You might be able to, the lighting is such garbage down here, so right in there if I can point it out. So that's really the only other difference. So yeah, like I said, he is pretty hindered. You get really no head movement. A little bit, you can kind of turn it a little bit side to side. You're not going to get a whole lot, at least with the hood. You can get a little bit of up and like just a small amount of up and down, but you're not getting to get side to side with this piece. The arms, it does force it around because of this piece as well. You get about 90-degree bend on the elbow. His little butt skirt protector thing gets in the way a little bit. If you try to pull the legs down, it starts to pull a little bit there. The ankle joints are just as bad on Jedi Revan as they are with Darth Revan. I find they are so loose. Yeah, they're pretty brutal. But again, I get him on the shelf, and he holds his lightsaber, and that's pretty much all he does right now. At least now I have another guy for him to hang out with. But yeah, he's good. I like, out of the three, this is probably my favorite full figure repaint. Just, yeah, I don't know. Like, we know with the gaming greats now, they announced that shadow trooper just got announced, that yak face. We don't know any more details yet as to when or who or what or any of that stuff. But again, another stormtrooper. Not the best design, and hopefully one of these days that we'll do an update and maybe get some butterfly joints in there and change up the neck joint and get rid of those bowed legs that they seem to always come with. So yeah, but I'm happy to have him. He looks great. I think, again, he almost stands out on the shelf more than, again, the light colors, I believe, is probably what does it. But I mean, you can see in the comparison, the side by side, I should say. Yeah, it's just that's it. You get clean cut, and you get my house is not so great, and I have infestation problem with moths. So I think ultimately, if you had the two side by side sitting on it, which one would be better for your bang for your buck? He was cheaper. Even when you could get him up here in Canada, he is still cheaper. He's an exclusive. He's like a $34 figure plus your taxes, unless you have your rewards card to get a slight discount. Whereas I do believe he was $29.99. You get 2 lightsabers with him, and a cape. You get 1 lightsaber and that's it. So yeah, I mean, you know, you got the dark, you got the light. I don't think you could. I guess maybe you could have one without the other, but I think they work much better as a pair now. So, again, totally happy to have him. I think he's great. I love the colors on him. I don't know what else you could have possibly given him as an accessory. Again, maybe having like a sprawled out hand doing some sort of forcey thing. Maybe some sort of a translucent force effect. Marvel, they got all sorts of weird things like that. So I think that would have been kind of neat. Him just kind of doing I don't know, like, who knows? Like Invisible Girl or whatever from Fantastic Four, Invisible Woman comes out with some sort of whatever. You could probably pull something like that off with some of the Jedi and Sith figures, you know? Put it in a translucent red or a translucent bluish hue. I think would be really cool. So that's gonna do it for this one, for Jedi Revan. I totally dig him. I love the copper. I love the beige or the taupe or whatever color you want to call it. Yeah, so that's gonna do it. Anyways, guys, shout out to Uncle Mike again. Plug in the channel for me. So we have pulled a few extra subscribers. So welcome everybody. This is what you get. We're on our way to 500 subs. We're gonna do that giveaway with the backpack with some figures in there. Those that have been around a while know that I should just have it sit out here somewhere so everybody just sees it in the background. So maybe once I'm back from vacation, I will be maybe I'll do that. So anyways, comment, share, like, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. It does help the channel out greatly. So that's gonna do it. Maybe I'll get the battle droid done before I go on vacation. You never know. Anyways, guys, enjoy your day. We'll talk to you again soon. Have a good one, eh?